Hello, today's tutorial is on Plough pose Halasana. This pose stretches out the posterior chain of our body, our spine, and our hamstrings. So let me now start with a demonstration of this pose. We are going to start in supine position. So let's just roll down by rounding our back, and then from here, we're going to have our hands by our torso. So our arms are almost or ideally in contact with our torso so that our arms are not flaring outwards. And from here, the simplest way to have your legs straight so that it's simpler to shift your weight above the head. Okay, so pushing with your hands off the ground, we slowly shift our weight until our feet touch the ground. From here, up to you, you can have your feet united together or otherwise give some space, feet hip width apart, or if you need more space, just widen your legs accordingly, okay? Keep your feet pointed. If you wish, you can even keep them neutral, okay? So keep them pointed if you can, and then just slide your feet if you can deepen the pose. From here, if you feel comfortable, you can even interlace your hands behind the back. All right. From here, in order to exit, we are gonna place our hands on the ground and just slowly roll down to exit the pose. Now, first, let me talk about modifications. Okay, first thing is, if it is difficult to bring your feet to touch the ground, you can bring your arms to support your back, okay? So that your back is not floating in mid-air where there is no point of support. No, not another point of support on your body, which is on your feet. So let me show this to you. So if your feet are not touching the ground, just put your hands on your hips so that there's no excessive strain on your back, okay? Also, if flexibility is an issue, you don't have to have your legs straight. What you can do, bend your legs. It'll be slightly more challenging to shift your weight over, but don't worry. Let's use strength and even the help of our hands to get over it if you need. Okay, so palms facing down. If you need help, just push so that your hips lift off the ground with bent legs, okay? And support your back, all right, if your feet don't touch the ground. One strategy you can use is if your feet don't touch the ground, you can bring in props such as a chair or even a stool. So let me show you. If your feet are around this height from the ground or even lower, you can even put lower blocks so that your feet can comfortably rest on a block or a stool or even a chair, okay, if you need it, so that you don't experience unnecessary strain in this position. So to enter this position, you can even roll onto your preferred side and lie on your back, okay? So the same, if you're entering this with straight legs, have your legs straight and then just push off until your feet touch the stool, okay? So that you have another point of contact with the ground, and which is the stool in this case, okay? And if you wish, you can support your back as well. Otherwise, just hold it there so that your feet are not dangling off the ground. And it is the same if you're using a chair. A chair is just slightly higher than a stool, but the concept is the same. So let me just show this to you. Okay. All right. The concept is the same in order to bring the ground closer to you. All right. So from here, we round down and the chair is above our heads. So to enter, all the same, hands by your torso, push and voila. And support your back with your hands. Plough pose, okay? If you need to widen your legs, Please feel free to widen the legs. If you wish to point, you can. Okay, so please work on the modification you need and lower your feet slightly until your feet can reach the ground. So please do not force your feet to touch the ground if you are not ready. If not, you might cause unnecessary strain in the back, in the neck, and that might cause injuries. Okay, so please take care of your body because we only have one body. So I really hope to see you for the next tutorial, and I hope that this tutorial has been useful for you. And please like and subscribe. See you next time. Namaste.